You're watching Shoot Your Shot TV. I'm your host, Paul. If this is your first time joining us, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. We do a lot of cool reviews on this channel. And today, on this episode, we got some fire kicks, courtesy of our good friends JD and Leo for letting us borrow their pairs to review for you guys. Today, we got the Air Max 95 Carhartt WIP. Crazy details on the shoe. Can't wait to dive into it. And before we really get into it, quick shout out to our affiliates, Good, Rad, Ugly, and the Game Ball Podcast. Make sure you click the links below. Check out their content. You won't be disappointed in them either. But let's get into today's episode. It's Shoot Your Shot TV, Shoot Your Shot Records, Air Max Carhartt 95s, WIP, work in progress. Let's get it. Yay! Today we're reviewing the Nike Air Max 95 Carhartt WIP. WIP is short for Work in Progress. Carhartt's regular brand is known for making durable workwear. I used to wear it back in the day with extra baggy pants and baggy hoodies with the durable canvas. I used to listen to a lot of State Property and that's what they wore, so I wanted to be like State Property. But they did a collaboration with Nike where they did a couple Air Force Ones and they did the Air Max 95. We have the Air Max 95 today in hand, ready to review for you guys. And their work in progress line is more so stylish clothing, everyday wear that if you're not out in the field putting in a lot of work, you can still wear the Carhartt work in progress line. And they do a lot of cool pieces, cool garments, and nice accessories. But I'm super juiced about the Carhartt 95s. When I saw them, I thought they were one of the best 95s that have come out in a long time. I'm not a real 95 head, but I do appreciate the shoe. It's a classic silhouette. And I'm glad we have the 95s in hand ready to review for you guys today. There's crazy detail on them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shoes. Air Max 95 Carhartt work in progress. This shoe is crazy. This shoe is fire, man. I really like all the crazy details that went into the shoe. All the different materials that they use. It looks like they use this nylon tiger camo for the main part of the base of the upper, and then they staggered all the other materials in between it. The first material at the top is this mesh net that goes from the toe box all the way up to the lacing system. The lacing system has these 3M lace slits with 3M shoelaces, and you have this 3M piece in the middle of the tongue to hold the laces in place. The next material you have is this black nylon piping to separate the mesh from the next layer of tiger camo. And then the next material is this Dearborn canvas, which Carhartt's kind of known for. It's what they put on their overalls, most of their workwear, and those big baggy jackets that I used to wear back in high school. And I'm glad that they incorporated Carhartt material into this collaboration. That's how you make a good collaboration, by taking something from each company and just synergizing it together. Synergy, man. This is dope. Before you get to the midsole is this real durable corduroy, and I want to say it's the same corduroy that Sean Wotherspoon used on the Air Max 197s. On the inside of the shoe, you have this wool, keep your ankles warm in the winter. And then they also have this bright orange Nike swoosh to go with the bright orange air unit in the middle of the midsole, where you can see the air bubble from the back to the front of the shoe. Then you have that classic Air Max 95 stability plate. On the back of the heel, you have this 3M panel as well. I read somewhere that this is supposed to represent the human vertebrae, but I don't know what the full story is behind it. But just looking at this shoe, man, this is a good looking shoe. On the left tongue, you have the classic Air Max logo in the Carhartt colorway. And then on the right shoe, you have that classic Carhartt logo as well. So before we do the on foot, I'm gonna hit you with that new shoe smell. Yeah. Carhartt, Nike, workwear. Chief, this is it. So let's go ahead and try these on. that was our signature on-foot look right here in the studio. And I feel like I'm not wearing the right pants to go with the shoes, but it is what it is. I feel like these would go better with some denim for sure. My sizing tends to fluctuate in Nikes. I'm usually a 9.5 or a 10 depending on the model. This is a size 10 and it fit me perfectly. I feel like the 9.5 would have been too snug. The width on the shoe is perfect as well. It's not as tight as my Air Max 97s. But yeah, this is a great shoe. I want to say this is one of the best Air Max 95s to come out in a really long time. I might have said that in the intro, but just to reiterate, that's facts, dog. This is a good looking shoe. I like how they incorporated all the materials. They got really creative and they just executed it well. So I feel if you're a true Air Max 95 aficionado, you should definitely pick these up. Have these in your collection. If you like Carhartt and Air Max and Nike, this is the perfect shoe for you. I feel like this is the best out of the collection from the Air Max 95s. Then they have the other Air Forces, but these definitely stand out the most. Again, want to give a quick shout out to Leo and JD for letting us borrow their pairs for this episode. I'm gonna pick up a pair myself shortly in the near future. But yeah, man, this is a collaboration right here. This is how collaborations are meant to be. Carhartt, Nike, work in progress. Synergy, collabs. That's it. That's our episode for today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel like I told you to do in the beginning of the episode, you should do it now. Hit that like button, drop a comment below, let us know what you think about the Air Max 95, and who would you like to see Nike collaborate with next. So we'll catch you on the next one. It's Shoot Your Shot TV. Thanks for rocking with us. We out. You're back watching Shoot Your Shot. You're back watching Shoot Your Shot TV. My name is Paul, the host of the show. And if it's your first time joining us, go ahead and hit that. You won't be disappointed. Today we got some fire shoes for you guys. And yeah, it's lit. You're watching Shoot Your Shot TV. I'm the host. I was gonna say I'm your host. This is your first time joining us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. On today's episode, we got some fire, some new shoes, some dope content for you guys. And if this is your first time joining us, Carhartt makes very durable clothing, garments for you to be out there and just taste the test of the weathers.
Shoot Your Shot TV, take 2.
The main base of the shoe for the upper is this nylon tiger camo that is the main base of the upper.